I'm trying to explain to you what role and what lane they've carved out for black men. And that's why I call Stephen A. Smith Tupac Shakur. Tupac is the most influential rapper of all time. More influential than Jay-Z and all these other people that these groupies will, and not that Jay-Z's any better, but Tupac, he's the guy that really set the blueprint for all of this. And that's Stephen A. Smith. And so Tupac is the gateway drug to what we have now with Cardi B and Sexy Red and Ice Spice and how we got all the, it was, I don't know if you could get any worse than where Tupac and them had it, but it is worse now. Tupac at least had rap talent and some skills and some storytelling ability, but he's the gateway drug. He's how we got to this point of just insanity, depravity, perversion, pornography. The whole genre of music is just an affront to God. Tupac is how we got there. And Stephen A. Smith is how we got here. Because if you're really listening to what I've been unpacking to you all for the past month or so about Stephen A. Smith, low character, a pathological liar, someone that comfortable spewing dishonesty after dishonesty, stacking lie on top of lie. That's a low character individual. We should not be surprised that when called out on his lies, how did Stephen A. Smith respond and react? Did he act like someone who had some common sense, some professionalism, some class, a standard that he holds himself to? Could you imagine being at the top of an industry, one of the highest paid employees at the worldwide leader in sports? Someone questions the lies you told in your memoir, exposes the lies you told in your memoir. And your response is, oh, I'm gonna tape a 45-minute profanity-laced diss tape. I know you guys remember, but I just want to give you a small little taste of how Stephen A. Smith reacted to me pulling out receipts and questioning the veracity and accuracy of his memoir. This is how he responded.
I don't know of another human being worse than Jason Whitlock. He is a piece of shit. He's the dude that's gonna have a funeral and ain't gonna be no pallbearers. Might be two people to show up. He's that dude. He is the absolute worst. He's a sorry, fat piece of shit. A no of the worst order.
So Stephen A. Smith said that he called Suge White or texted Suge White, emailed Suge White, Bob Iger, emailed Burke Magnus and Dave Roberts, the higher-ups at ESPN, and told them, they basically sending black men the message, do anything. If you want to loot, if you want anything, do it. You want to use drugs, if you want to be profane, if you want to make music that denigrates yourself, denigrates your mama, denigrates any and everything black before and after you, do it. That's the message. And so we should not look up and be surprised when Shannon Sharpe is doing exactly that. When Stephen A. Smith is doing exactly that. They've been given their marching orders. They know what keeps the money flowing. Buffoonery. A lack of morals and character. That's what keeps the money flowing for black men. We've seen it. We saw them do this in the rap music industry. They totally perverted rap music and said, we're cutting a check and we're selling any record that denigrates black people. KRS-One, Chuck D, y'all cut it out with the black empowerment. Y'all cut it out with the history lessons. We want music about dealing drugs, banging strippers, disrespecting women, and killing. That's what we want the music to be about. And all these little rappers that y'all idolize and worship and defend at all costs, from Jay-Z to Tupac on down, they all cooperate, say, I'll do it. Cut me the check. And you went along with it. And now here they come to the sports media world and says the exact same thing. Shannon Sharp, Jamie Horowitz told Shannon Sharp, put this do-rag on. We're going to give you a bottle of Hennessy. We're going to make you act like you smoke blunts. And you're going to sit across from Skip Bayless and Yes Sir Boss and act like you ain't got an ounce of common sense. Put your chain on, is what they told him.